Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, August 23rd, and just woke up, taking out my dog for his little morning business. Look at him. He's just waiting to come in, but yeah, we're gonna get started trading today really early. Market's about to open actually opened 2 minutes ago. So usually I don't like to trade the market open. I like to wait anywhere between 20-25 minutes before I actually get onto the screens, and I don't like to be tempted by the market open volatility, so I try to step away. But I think what we'll do is we'll just get a few trades in today in the morning, and then we'll get on with our day, because I actually do have quite a busy day, both for work and things to do around the house, because my wife and I were driving down south to LA this weekend, actually tomorrow. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, guys. So looking at the charts here, it looks like we're gonna go up. That's just the short-term view of this at the moment. I really like this this big push up like this with small retracements to continue going up. That means that we are in a trend, right? We're not going sideways. There's momentum, there's volume, right? And even in the RSI, look, we've gone to exhaustion overbought with a pull down to the middle for another push up, right? And look, we went further up without not a whole lot more strength, right? So right now we want to watch this carefully, because if we don't make another high with a higher RSI, then it could mean we're going to go down in just a bit. So let's keep an eye on this. I did take a quick trade. I literally bought and sold within 3 or 4 seconds. And that's all right. Usually I buy and sell just so that I could make sure that today gets counted as a trading day for the Eval account. But now we're actually going to take real trades, and we'll try to make this up. It shouldn't be a problem. It's only $115. So, all right, let's do that. So I have a 5-second chart and then a 1-minute chart. Let's see what's going on in the 1 minute. So it looks like we want to touch the highs from last night. I think yesterday we finished just shy of the 1500s or 15,000s, right around here. So where do we stop? Here. So we went high. We sold off overnight as well, and now we're trying to go touch those highs again, apparently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this. I'm going to mark this. I'm going to mark this. What I'm doing is I'm marking the places. Okay, so look, we passed this one, so I'm gonna delete this one, and we just hit this one, so I'm gonna delete this one. And what I'm trying to look for is, are we getting close to these price levels? And if we are close to these price levels, where are we in RSI compared to the RSI there, right? So here we have one, here we have the other. And look, we are very close. So in this case, take a look. Right here, we went up here. RSI is already higher, right? Which means we have to be careful, because this could be a point of exhaustion, right? It took way more strength to get here than to get here, right? Relatively, right? So let's keep that in mind. I think what's going to happen is we're going to have to bring down the RSI somewhere between the 40s and the 50s, maybe even touch the 30 line before we go up again. So let's just keep that in mind. What are we doing here on the 5-second, right? So we play off the 5-second, and we have our 2 lines right there, which we plotted on the 1 minute. So let's see, kind of going sideways, right? Sideways as well. New high. Are we gonna do a new high RSI? I think we will. So why don't we do 2 contracts? And then we're gonna sell off just to the point where we reach this RSI right here. waiting for that RSI to hit this. And I'm gonna keep an eye on it because there we go, and close off. All right, so that was I don't know, about $200-300. Well, we were negative 115, so yeah, about $250. Okay, now we just touched the high, right over here, right? So now we can close this off. We're going for the next high. And what we're going to do to determine whether we're going to hit that high or come close to it and drop down or pass it is by looking at the strength index, right? So if we look here, let's put a line here. Okay. So where are we? We haven't touched it. Look at this. Oh, this is a perfect opportunity. So why is this a perfect opportunity? Because look, it only took from the 50 line to the 70 line to get down there, right? But it took from here to here just to get to this level, right? So that means that it takes a whole lot more strength to go down than it takes to go up, which means the bulls are still in control, right? So that is why I bought. We're close to the 30 line. That's exactly what I had just said maybe 2 or 3 minutes ago, which is that's where we want to buy before we start going up again. Now we want to be careful here because we could have a little whip down. That's one of the reasons why I don't like playing with a stop loss. Let's have a look here. One of the things that I didn't do that I recommend you do is that when you hit the 30 line, wait a few more bars because you're going to get a little bit of divergence. Where, for example, right here we got this right here. This is your low point, right, at the 30 right here. But it kept going down even though it kept going up. You see? So I'm going to add, I'm at 4 contracts. We're going for those highs. Let's see. And closing it off. All right, so we made $1,605. We started what? Maybe less than 10 minutes ago, right? All right, guys, so $1,600, just a few minutes. You can't complain with that. We never used more than 4 contracts. We actually, for the most part, we played with 1 or 2 contracts, and then at the end, we just added 2 more to get that little bump in price and then close it off. So pretty good, in my opinion. I'm gonna close it off here. It's only been 30 minutes since the market opened, and we started about 20 minutes after the market opened. So really, it's only been about 10 minutes. And that's really the way that trading should be. You know, you're not trading so that you can trade from, you know, all the market hours, right? From 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. At least here in California, right? If you're in Eastern, then it's 9:30 to 4. But trading is supposed to give you freedom. It's supposed to allow you to do the other things of life that are even better, right? Than to just be on the screen and clicking at buttons. You know, yes, I understand trading can be fun. I quite enjoy it as well. But I enjoy spending time with my wife. I enjoy working around the house. I actually enjoy working. And that part I'd have to do. I don't have an option, but, you know, I have to work because at the end of the day, trading is just side income for me. But, you know, we got to do what we got to do, you know, and pay attention to the things that matter. So I'm going to finish it off with the verse of the day. That's James 1:12. It says, God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love him. So there's 2 parts to this, right? How do you endure testing and temptation, right? So that you can receive God's blessing. Well, I think it's all about perspective, right? When you have gratitude for the things that you have, the things that you know, and the things of life. For example, some of the things that I'm the most grateful for is, one is my wife. I absolutely love my wife. She is a great partner. And she does so much for me. The other thing is, it says, be patient and endure testing and temptation, which means, you know, for us in trading, that means actually be patient. You know, the gains will come, the profits will come, you know, but you have to be patient with them, and you have to be patient with yourself as well. Sometimes, I know for me, when I started, I definitely was very impatient. I thought that, because I'm good at pretty much anything that I do, that I would also be great at trading, and that I would be able to pick this up and make, a couple $1,000s in a few days. And that's not the case. I went through so many things. I mean, at one point I was trying to learn supply and demand, support and resistance, and all of these other things, which are not bad actually. I still look at support and resistance from a large time frame, but since I am a micro scalper, very little of it comes into place until you kind of reach that support resistance line. So, but anyways, the point of this is to tell you that you'll get there someday, right? You're gonna get there. I think the most important part, really, is making sure that you're not corrupted in the process, right? Because one of the things I noticed back in the day is that when I would have a losing day, my entire day would just be crap. I would feel angry. I wouldn't treat my wife the way that she loves to be treated. I wasn't disrespectful by any means, but I could definitely tell that my attitude towards things changed, and that happens when the market has corrupted you, because you shouldn't. The way that you treat people and the way that you go about life should not feel different. Should not be different, right? When you have a bad losing day, right? And when you're learning, right, in the beginning, you have lots of losing days. Come on, let's be honest. So take this time to be like a rock, right? A rock in the sense of, hey, you know what, Lord? Before I figure this out, I want to figure myself out. And I want to put myself on the rock, which you are, so that when the waves come, I am not going to be corrupted. I am not going to be blown away, right? I want to remain steady, because later on in your trading journey, you're going to get wins, and sometimes you're going to get some big wins, but then you're probably going to get that one big loss. And will that be enough for you to go on tilt? Will that be enough for you to start treating your friends differently, or your wife differently, or your girlfriend differently, or your friends differently, right? So let's read the verse one more time and then we'll close it off. God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love him. I think that last part, it says promised to those who love him. We'll talk about that in another video, but I'll leave it there. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, so we'll get a trading in day. You know what? We may not trade on Friday because I'm going to be in LA with my wife's family, so probably only 4 videos this week. I uploaded Monday, Tuesday, and today, so one more tomorrow, and then I'll see you guys next week. All right? Have a good one.